blew you up.
Triple, baby.
Obliterated.
Don't worry, guys. They say I'm a prodigy. Not my words, baby.
Guys, we're live on Twitch. It's a little bit scary, but it's really exciting. Hello, Afolabi Alli. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm like at 1,000% energy, and you're just like, what's up? It's cool. This is your first endeavor in gaming, right? Like, this is the first time ever that you are involved in anything that has to do with video games. Yeah.
First ever video game ever. Yeah, that's it. Correct.
First things first, I want to talk about your name. Where does Afolabi come from? Because it's a gorgeous name. I'm going to call you Off for short because I feel like we're already besties, even though we aren't. But you give me this like air of love and good energy, and look at the beautiful smile. Like, so tell me what that background is, because I'm fascinated by names.
Afolabi it's a Nigerian name from a Yoruba tribe, that's my family tribe. So yeah, that's where it comes from.
And Ali is also, I mean, is your father Nigerian or?
Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm Nigerian, I'm guessing too.
And some people sometimes also call you Afo or just Off.
Just Af, mainly Af for short. Yeah.
How did you come about this crazy audition for Phoenix? Like, what was it? What was it? What did you think it was? How did you go into this? Not being a gamer, not having worked on video games.
It came through like I knew it was a video game, but obviously the names were different. So I can't remember the original name, but it was something really weird. And then they give you like a character brief. So this really cool picture of what was to be Phoenix, and he had like, you know, this really cool jacket on, and had like fire coming out of his hands. And I was like, oh, this looks really, really cool. And that was pretty much all I knew. And then the rest was, what was it? We had like a few sample lines, inset lines that you had to go over. And that was it. That's everything I had. And I was like, okay, cool. I had to recorded it on my phone, and then sent it over. And then that's kind of how the whole situation kept rolling.
So then they tell you, all right, there's going to be beta testing for Valorant, the video game. What did that mean to you? Did you understand what that was?
No. No. What happened? I think the second stage was kind of like, oh yeah, so you know, we really like what you did, you know, that kind of stuff. So you still don't know what's going on, and then they just sort of send you over to went to a studio in London, and then we did more work, and we just played around, and then there was a bit of direction from the directors over in London, and then they were like, okay, you know, if you can sort of feel it, and like if you want to switch up a few lines, you can do that too, and just try and, like, you know, capture an essence of what they had. And they sort of redirected me for a bit, and we were there in the studio for a bit, and that was pretty much it. And then that was, I think, must have been like a good couple of months. Didn't hear nothing back.
Yeah. Oh, guys, no rip the side shape. I still have it. I don't want anyone to worry. Just a little side note. Okay.
Damn. What happened to you? How did you like get into it? Was it a similar process?
For Valorant or just voice acting?
For Valorant, how did that work?
Yeah, well, I've been auditioning for video games already for a couple of years. I've worked on some in the past, and Overwatch was kind of the bigger one with Sombra. But since I moved to LA, I've worked on other video games, and I get a lot of voiceover auditions because I like doing funny voices, you know. And so when this one came in, I knew she was like explosive and exciting, and I sent an audition, kind of like you, about 8 lines, where you're just like. What is it? I wrote it down because I forget. Here comes the party! I blew you up! So those are kind of the lines that I have, and it's a lot of screaming, a lot of rasp, which is crazy. We'll sprinkle these throughout the stream, but are there voice lines that you love of Phoenix that you would like to share with us in character?
I think my favorite one now is probably Triple, baby. Because it's just fire. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, cool. Do you know what I mean?
Triple, baby. I'll think, I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
You know, I'm pumped.
Or fire in the hole. In the hole, but it sounds like ho because of the accent. It is a lot of just like high energy, crazy craziness.
Where is your character from then? Like,
She's Brazilian. She's
Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Really cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
she's from Bahia, and so there's a twinge of Brazilian accent, obliterated, and I just feel like my voice naturally goes into a rasp with maybe with the high intensity or whatever. Sombra's very chill. She's just kind of like everything can be hacked and everyone. She's down here.
Ooh.
She's in control. Everything's. She's a hacker. Like, but Raze is just like. Have you played Valorant?
Yeah, of course. Like, I think not a lot, no. But I think it's one of those things where there's time. So there's time, and I'm just gonna hopefully try and get into it. Like you said, I've got my laptop here and stuff, but I know the whole gaming setup is it's serious. So it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. Have you played it yet?
No, not yet. So when I have played, I go into somebody's studio and I play because like I have a tiny MacBook Air. I don't have the whole gamer setup.
Yeah.
So I can't do that yet, but I would like to at some point. I'm terrible. I am absolutely terrible. I played Sombra twice and I was pathetic. So I don't know if I will continue a career in gaming, but voice acting in gaming has been good to me. So,
Hopefully maybe we'll have a little... We'll have a setup and we can play. I'm sure I think that'll be cool if we got everyone to sort of play in. I don't know. Situ somehow we worked that way. That worked out. I think that'd be really cool.
That would be hilarious.
I know Shannon plays. She plays a lot.
Dude, Shannon would kill us all because she looks good. I don't know. I'm guessing she is good. If you stream constantly, you have to be pretty good. You can play Valorant on a laptop. I know Weeb Akari, but I'm also really bad. It's my excuse, okay? I think we will like to go to conventions as soon as the world opens up again. I told Off I would hook him up with some conventions in Europe, so he can go probably to the ones in London, Birmingham, Manchester. Wondering, since Raze isn't really quiet, how did you not lose your voice? Just Patricia, let me tell you, recording Raze was really exhausting. At the end, sometimes we'd cut a session just a little bit early because the rasp in my voice was a little more than expected or wanted. So definitely, and sometimes we found some moments to go boom and make them small and tiny because Raze also has cuteness in her. But I don't know if you ever got really tired Off while you were recording.
I don't think I have as many like shouty lines as you, but I've got a few, but it was just being safe. Like luckily I did that towards the end of the recording sessions, but yeah, just not giving it. Not trying to break out my neck, but yeah, it was cool. It's been safe.
I think it depends on the character for sure, but so when there are screamy lines, they usually keep those towards the end when we're like in battle, killing, screaming, saving. They kind of, the voice directors know that we have to keep it on the back end so that we don't screw up our voices. Oh, Brimstonezinho, you sure I can't listen to music? You're really bringing me down here, man. That's a line I say to Brimstone. Because I'm getting all like chummy with him. So, can you give us some more Phoenix lines?
Don't worry, guys. They say I'm a prodigy. Words, not my words, baby.
Oh shoot! You just froze on me during that. Can you do it again? Ah!
I froze. Don't worry, guys. They say I'm a prodigy. Not my words, baby.
Oh my God, he is so cool. He's just like.
He's cool. Yeah, I think Phoenix is one of those characters where you're just like, he's just really super chill, and then obviously he gets really, but
They're giving us lines here. You're kidding, right? Fam, get the spike. Do the careful now voice line.
Careful now.
And joke's over. You're dead.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Joke's over. You're dead. It goes fire in the hole. I mean, how would Phoenix say it?
Fire in the hole, or fire in the hole.
I do like just me, my squadzinho, and a few tons of dynamite. There's nothing we can't do. So squad. So Brazilians add zinho or inho to the back of a lot of words. Like in Spanish, you add ito or ijo, meaning little. So in this case, it's just me, my little squad, and a few tons of dynamite. So
do you think that's what links with, like, I don't know if you know much about football. You get like Ronaldinho and that kind of stuff. Do you reckon that's linked? Ronaldo, is that a thing?
Oh, exactly. Yeah. So there is a Ronaldo who plays soccer, separate to Ronaldinho, but Ronaldinho is little Ronaldo, basically. Yeah.
And where's your heritage? Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Colombia, and I lived for a little bit in Brazil, and I've lived in the States for now half my life. So can he please say "man's not hot"? Is that a Phoenix voice line? No. Tell me about that, because you are hot, so I don't think they are talking about you.
Why do you keep saying that? I'm confused.
Oh, it's just a meme, guys. Yeah, that's the thing. So that's what happens in these chats. A lot of people just say, "Can you do this in, Phoenix's voice?" And it's like some random meme that's going around the world. Okay, the man's not hot is just an old meme, but he should absolutely say it. Thank you, Clark Laddie.
I feel like you should give us your sort of interpretation of "man's not hot" and see where that takes us.
Man's not hot. Yeah. 2 + 2 is 4 - 1. That's 3 quick maths. Who says that? Where's that from? Oh, okay.
These people are actually jokers.
Dude, we're gonna have you say "hack the planet" like Phoenix, because that's a Sombra voice line, and I want to hear you say it.
Hack the planet, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So can we have a bit of context? Where are we? When?
All right, so imagine you're in a dream, all right? And there's like chickens flying around everywhere. And then like the sun is rising. No, that's not it at all. But so Sombra is a hacker, and she says "hack the planet" quite often.
Hack the planet.
Yeah,
right,
and it's also but she's quoting the movie Hackers with Angelina Jolie from the early 90s. So in the movie, the guy says, "Hack the planet!" And he's standing outside, like from the sunroof of what are those called? The things of a limo, and he just screams out like to the world because they're hackers. But Sombra is way too cool, so she's just like, "Hack the planet."
Hack the planet. That was a little imitation.
Okay. And how would Phoenix say it in his cool British, thing?
Hack the planet.
Hack the planet. Yes. And then how would he say "mess with the best and die like the rest"?
Ooh. Mess with the best and die like the rest.
Die like the rest.
I wanna hear. So in terms of like how you went about doing the whole your voice stuff, because of you, I'm still in awe of the amount of stuff that you do. How did you start out?
I was a young child back in 1985. I was born. Dude, I was just an actress as a young child, I loved theater and voices and all that kind of crazy stuff. And so I think, probably as a kid, I would play with little toys and like make voices for them. But I'd also watch commercials, and I'd practice the voice of the lady who was going, "Pantene for your silky smooth hair." And so I would just, as a girl who liked, soft hair, I would practice doing the voice. Like, that's the stupid stuff you do as a kid. Well, in America anyway, there is a space for voiceover where you try and, get gigs doing voices, even if it's just for radio commercials. And so that's what I was doing a lot in Spanish,
In Spanish?
Yeah.
Can we have some Spanish?
Ya, mira, Medicare, Healthcare, ya. Nuestros ayudantes le pueden servir para encontrar el servicio médico que le sirva mejor a usted y a su familia. Carolina voice for someone in Valorant. Anaconda, get with the program! Yes, I voiced Raze. I was joking. Anyway, Overwatch is a great game, which you should try off. I think you'd be a good gamer. I lie, I have no idea. I hear that the real gamers use a full, the keyboard rather than aiming with the mouse is so much easier. Sure, I did do it with the PC. I think I would enjoy just doing this more because it seems more fun and less stressful. Way more comfortable. Yes, I understand.
That's one of my lines. Stay out of fire.
Oh, sweet.
Tactic, yeah?
There you go. I thought they were telling us to stay out of the fire of the PC versus console, and I'm just like, yeah, let's stay out of that fire. Petition for Afolabi Alli to be able to voice someone in Overwatch. Yes, maybe the next hero. We'll try and get him an audition. Off, I have a deep question.
How deep is it?
What's your definition of success for you in your life? What makes you feel like you're succeeding? And I'm not talking, well, it might be millions of dollars, but like what what is, you know, success for everybody's different. And I'm always curious, like, what you feel is yours.
I feel like Valorant's been a success because of it's one of those things where you're just in the moment, just playing, enjoying what you're doing, having it. People are actually, you know, receiving it, and there's lots of positive feedback, and you're having fun. So I think, like, yeah, I feel like that's been a success. That's kind of an example of success for me, I think. And yeah, just having fun, working with some really interesting people, and just, you know, challenging yourself.
How did you know that you wanted to follow this path? Even when you're making very little money at the beginning, trying to make ends meet, what makes you realize this? Like, a lot of people don't know what their passion is. So what clicked in you to say, I want to be an actor? I
think it was just probably lots of like youth theatre. Like I started a bit later. So for me, it was kind of like just playing around, and then I kind of really just connected with like with text and just playing around with characters and stuff. And then I kind of just, it kind of fell into place, and we just did more of it. Went to drama school, had a bit of fun, had some fun there. And then, yeah, I think it was more of a thing where it wasn't something I expected to do. I wanted to play football to start off with, and that didn't work out. And I was like, oh, what else can I do? And I was really good at, you know, having fun on stage and, you know, writing, acting and stuff. So I think it kind of just fell into place, really. That answers the question.
Were your parents supportive?
Yeah. I think so. For them, it's better than, you know, kicking a ball where you can break your leg, potentially.
Okay. No, it's just following a career in the arts is tricky, because, you know, you're not going to make any money. How are you going to pay for rent? And then, you know, not everyone's supported by their families. So that's why I'm curious.
Who yours?
Mine were. Yeah, luckily both my parents are very artistic. So I think that they knew that if we were going to be happy, I say we, me and my sisters, we would have to, you know, try and follow our dreams. So even if it's a tough career path, you know, you gotta do it.
Have you got any like advice for people? Because I feel like I'm very early on, and loads of people are like, a few people hitting me up saying like, how do you get into it? And I feel like you're the perfect person to sort of like giving them a bit of insight into like any advice you have, or like top tips even.
Thank you. Top tips. You know, I do have a video on my YouTube channel that I made precisely for this reason, because we get asked a lot. And so I put the video out. It says, it's something like voice acting tips and how I got into it.
Nice.
But in a nutshell,
and where can they see that?
On my YouTube channel called Hispanglo-Saxon.
Check it out.
Thank you. No, but for real though, you know, obviously practice voices at home. Like, I think that the more you create characters, the more you're gonna like have a variety of things that you can do for projects. Carolina, can you stream yourself playing Valorant on this Twitch? Guys, you do not want to watch me playing Valorant. I'm gonna fall off of cliffs and I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be absolutely terrible. Yo, they want you to say boop. Like
boop.
Sombra. Yeah, but then you gotta pretend you're gonna boop a nose and you go boop.
Boop.
Yeah!
Thank
you. So no, that's my character. Sombra boops people on the nose. Well, she boops her enemy.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the thing. So I love that Sombra has boop and Raze has boom. Boom! So I feel like I got booping and booming on my side. Do you know what I mean? But now I just boop when I meet people at Comic Cons. I boop their nose and they faint in front of me. It's a really wonderful power to have. I just go, okay, nice to meet you. Boop. And they're like, I can die happy now. I do say, bomb buddy out. Bomb buddy out. Because I send out a little, it's like a Roomba, but not. And I send it out. And then that shizzy explodes.
Bomb buddy.
Bomb buddy, yeah. But I go, bomb buddy out. It's very quick.
As in bomb buddy. So bomb buddy out.
Bomb buddy out. Yeah.
Bomb buddy out. I'm gutted.
I'm gutted. Does he say that?
Yeah. Let me hear it.
Oh, sweet. I'm gutted.
Okay.
But Raze would say, I'm gutted. This is crazy. It feels like we've been doing this forever. Anyone else feel like that? Just me? What about a voice line that you would like for Phoenix? Do you know if there's one that you would like to?
I feel like the most easiest. I feel like Phoenix's character will just a lot of the time be like, "Let's go," and that's in there, which is kind of like you can use that for like, guys, squad, let's go home, or like, guys, let's gear up. So I feel like that covers everything, because I feel like he's not someone that talks too much. Do you know what I mean? He loves himself, yeah, of course, loves the whole vibe, but I feel like he'd be like, you know what, let's go.
Let's go. I do feel like they're all team players, you know? Let's go. That's what Raze would say. She's like, Lucio, there we go. I feel like I'm a Lucio Junkrat mix with my own sprinkle of love in there. I also just go, whoa! And the cake was obliterated. See what I did there? What is your favorite food, dude?
Tough question. Right now, I'd say probably like a nice rice dish with some fish. I think at the moment, that's what I'm going for.
Rice dish with some fish. Would you consider that like just specific to any, like a Greek style dish, or like just British, or like a Nigerian type of fish?
Probably I don't know. Probably like a Nigerian. Like, I don't know if you guys know what jollof rice is, but you can't go wrong with jollof, really.
Oh wow, I want to try that. I haven't had it.
What about you?
I love avocados. Period.
As no, so you eat avocado for like lunch and dinner?
Lunch and dinner and everything. No, I love, you know what? I do like a good taco, a good Mexican taxo. A good taco is great. I love sushi, dude. Sushi is delicious. And dynamite. I'm kidding. That's a Raze thing. There's tons of dynamite, or something about dynamite. I don't know.
It's been great chatting with you.
Absolutely, Off. Thank you so much. You're incredibly talented and warm, and I think caring. So I'm gonna leave you with a bombay out. And guys, keep booping and booming. Sending you much love and boop.